Hello, welcome back to my new video. In today's video, we are going to solve a LeetCode problem number 1004, max consecutive ones 3. So, let's understand the problem statement. We have given a binary array nums and an integer k. Return the maximum number of consecutive ones in the array if you can flip at most k zeros. Means, let's see this example. We have given nums array. We can flip two zeros to make it one. Like if we flip this 0 and this 0, so we will get 5 consecutive ones, but we have to found maximum consecutive ones, so we will flip this 0 and this 0, so we will get 6. So let's see what hint is given to us. One thing is for sure, we will only flip a 0 if it extends an existing video. Alright, we can think about sliding window, right? Okay, so let's write a code, then we will understand it by doing dry run of this code. So we will use two pointers. One, I would be iterating each elements of the array, and j, let's see what I'm saying. I will be at 0th index and j will be at 0th index as well. We have to iterate till I is less than nums dot length. So we have to check if nums at I is 0. See, if it is 0, then we have to decrement k, because if we decrement k means we have flipped this coin, because if char at I mean nums at I is 0, so we have to decrement k, means that we have successfully decremented it. Okay, so we have to do k minus minus. Else, if when we decrement, if it become negative, if it become less than 0, only when we have to increment j. So if it is less than 0, if I mean after this and this, it will become 0, and at this point it will become minus 1. So if it is less than 0, you have to check nums at j. If nums at j is 0, if yes, then we have to do k plus plus, because we are moving our window. If j is here and nums at j is 0, increment the value of k, that we have unflipped it. So the window is like this. If I will be here, so the window is like this, and after that we have to increment j as well, and we have to return an integer, the length of our window. So if I is here and j is here, so I minus j will give us the length of the window, which is 6 in this case. So we have successfully solved this problem. Let's do the dry run of this code. First run the case. Time limit exceed. I is less than, let's see, oh yeah, we are using I, but we never incremented it. So let's again try to run the code. Oh yeah, the cases are accepted. Let's submit the code. Alright, we have submitted the code with 100% of users. We have written 100% of users. Let's see the dry run of this code. So let's see the dry run for this input. We have given this array, I would be here. Initially I would be here. I at 0 and j will be here too. Okay, so I will run till nums dot length, and first we have to check char it in iteration 1. We have to check is num set I is 0. No. So if num set I is 0, then we have to do something, otherwise we don't have to do these things. We just have to increment the I variable. So we will increment our I variable. Okay, so in iteration 2, in the I is not equal to 0, I is not equal to 0, so we will reach till here. Like in first iteration we don't have to do anything. So in iteration 2, again I is not equal to 0. In iteration 3, again I is not equal to 0. But in iteration 4, num set I, in this case num set I is equal to 0, so we have to decrement the k. So the value of k is decremented to 1. Okay, so we have decremented the k, and k is not negative, don't do anything, just increment the I. So I will be here. Okay, so in iteration 4 is over. In iteration 5 we are here. We have to check num set I is 0. Yes, num set I is 0, so we have to if num set I is 0, we have to decrement the k. So yeah, num set I is 0, we have to decrement the k. K was 1, now k is 0. K was 1, now our k is 0. After that do I plus plus, so k is 0. Okay, so we didn't enter the condition, so num set j. After that, when k becomes less than 0, it will go in this condition, it will increment the j. So in iteration 6, k decreases to k will be minus 1. In this case k is 0, so it will become minus 1, as we see in this condition. So we enter the condition. If j, we will check num set j is 0. No, it is not. Just do just increment the, I mean it is not 0, so it will not go in this condition. So just increment the j. We will increment the j here, here, and when j will be here, we will increment when num set j becomes 0, this condition. We will increment k, so k again will become 0. After that increment j as well. Yes, yes, this is 0, so we have to check, because see, it will till k is negative, it will only go in this condition. So yeah, we will increment our j again. Now it is 0, but we have incremented it to 1. Now k is not less than 0. So in iteration 7, in iteration 7, num set I is not 0, so the value of I would be 7. In iteration 8, num set I is not 1. Again it will increment till here until it become negative. After that in iteration 10, num set I is not 0. Yeah. In iteration 11, num set I is 0 at this place. It is the 10th position, I guess. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So in iteration 11, so k decreases by k to minus 1, so we enter the condition num set j would be 0. So num set j, if it is 0, decrease the k, so increment the k, so I would be 10. So in end of the iteration, j was here and I was here, so I was at 10th index and j was at 4th index. So we will return 6. This is our answer. And there you have it. We have successfully solved LeetCode problem number 1004 using sliding window technique. Understanding the problem and implementing its efficient solution is crucial. So thank you. We'll meet again. Peace out. And you can take a screenshot of it if you want, because 0 1 2 3 4, 0 1 2 3 4. So j would be here. Okay, so I minus j, I was at the end of the index, so I minus j will give us the length of this window, which is 6, and this is our answer.